Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Kiran. I'm doing a series of fresh Windows installations related to daily usage and professional usage. If you can go to the YouTube channel of mine, work on my YouTube channel, you can see the playlist which are having. If you type using Jeremy, this is my YouTube channel. I have created some playlists and videos over here. You can see posted related to Azure tutorials, installation of Windows applications. Like that, I am doing a series. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll get more updates on to the latest changes on latest updates or related to system activities and as well as tutorials which are involved. Okay, let me go to the agenda of today's video. Like I'll be installing Putty over onto my Windows system. Like why we needed Putty is to work with any Linux instances like Linux virtual machines. When coming to AWS or Azure or GCP, or if any, like if I'm a host and like suppose VMware, VirtualBox, something like that. I install like these virtual boxes over here, and if I click on images, I wanted to install like these kind of environments like Windows and OS, otherwise Ubuntu OS or some other OSs. If I wanted to utilize these kind of missions, where I needed like something called as SSH protocol we require by connecting these instances or virtual machines with our environment. So I have created one Linux server for my practicing purpose. You can observe here. So you click on this instance ID. You can observe the OS details which you have like AMI image name, which are having like 9.2.30, which is of RHEL. It's like Red Hat Enterprise Linux. It's a 9.9 version. And let me go over here. For connecting these Linux instances, we needed an SSH over here, like it's a secure shell over here. It's a secure shell. Using this secure shell, we can connect through any Linux machines, whichever we require, as per our in the organization purposes, as your work purposes, whichever it might be. You can utilize it and you can make sure to utilize these machines by using SSH protocols. Okay, we have other softwares also there. The software is called as for utilizing secure shell. We have other software is called as Mobile Super Putty. We have Super Putty and some other softwares also we have. But most of the cases, many of the people will be utilizing software called as Putty, which we are going to see in this today's video. If you can observe over here, let me go back to the click on all. This is the first website which are showing. You can go ahead, like you can see the observe the website name putty.org is the official website, or you can observe that it is an SSH and telnet client developed generally some company like that it was showing. It is an open source software that is available with source code and developed and maintained a group of volunteers over here. We have other softwares also, but we interested in Putty over here. Let me download this Putty for connection of this easy to instance in AWS. Let me go ahead and I can choose MSI installer. But if I choose MSI installer for downloading this Putty, these kind of packages and setups will be installed over there. But for connecting these EC2 instances or any Linux machines, we needed only two softwares over here. What are those softwares is like we needed this Gen and other software is Putty. Like this, we needed these softwares. And let me go to the next. You can see my Windows laptop architecture is looking like 64-bit. Then go ahead and click on this install button. We'll download as a .exe and let me go with Putty Gen as well. I'm going with 6486. Okay. This is my system. As per system configuration only, I was downloading it, downloading this software. Okay. Let me show it from the downloads folder. As you can observe, this is the recently downloaded. As you can observe, it was recently downloaded. Okay, let me click on this footage. It's opening on another screen. I'm using your laptop. You see, this is the footage and it looks like. You can observe it's not an installable software. It's just an application over here. That's the difference. And just utilize the binary files which are there. You can download standard loan binaries by one if you prefer. Install above packages of all these. If you want only lump sum quotidian or something like that, you can install using standalone binaries. So that's the reason we downloaded standalone binaries over here. We are just utilizing these softwares uh, like this. And let me connect to this EC2 instance by using Putty over here. And let me open Putty also. We have opened Putty Gen and let us see this Putty also. You can observe these are the two applications which we are downloaded. It's a Putty Gen and it's a Putty over here. Observe that. This is Putty configuration, this is Putty Gen configuration over here. Okay, let me connect to the EC2 instance. I can connect EC2 instance by using SSH client, EC2 instance connect, or any of these mechanisms. I can use it and connect it. But if you are having Git bash on your local system, let me open Git bash. Because if you wanted to download this Git bash, you can observe my previous playlist, previous video. I have installed about Git bash, how to install and how to download the software, how can we install on our local system, on your laptop or desktop. This is the Putty software. On download section, I have downloaded this respective if M file. Let me connect it to that get a differentiation. As you can observe, I had been connected to this EC2 instance, where now I can use it this over here and write whatever the commands I want over here. And this I can go ahead and use. Let me create some file also. I can do that. Okay, and that I can use this. But the point over here, what I'm explaining is, if you are using Git bash or Windows terminal or something like that, your session, whenever your usage is done, you'll be going ahead and going to loan some AWS after you wanted to utilize your AWS services. Uh, Let me like if you wanted to check about VPCs or working in some other things for you or working like that. But session will be in idle state over here onto the Git bash. So if your session is in ideal state, the session will be got terminated over here from your local system, not from the EC2 instance. This instance will not be terminated. But on your local computer, this session will be terminated. To avoid this kind of situations, I'm recommending them to utilize Putty software over here. Instead of depending on Git bash, let me use this Git bash. Or otherwise, let me put it over here. You will observe onto the couple of minutes, you will observe if I'm not utilizing this, how the things is going to be work. For connecting this EC2 instance by using Putty, we needed like PPK files over here. In your Linux machines, if you are using Mac OSs, using PEM file you can connect easily. But when it comes to Windows, you need to utilize PPK file for this EC2 instances. Okay, let me go to this PEM file. I have been downloaded with respect to things. Let me delete this PPT file. Let me regenerate it. Okay. I have downloaded this PEM file into the respective folder like this. Mm, Let me use Putty for generating this PPK file. Let me click on all files. As you can observe, in file, loading it. Successfully imported this PEM file key. Okay, we needed to save this PPK file. We have imported the key, and if I click on save PPK file, will ask us to create without a password like that. It's asking. Let me put some password over here so that I can only utilize this. One of the member will utilize this. So let me put some password. And then let me click on save private key. Let me type like this, the name PPK file, PPK, or otherwise I just remove this pen file. And then I click on enter, it's being generated the PPK file over here. Okay, let me delete it and again recreate it so that you will see the difference over here. Yeah, put the password and all the thing. Let me click on save private key and let me type the name. Let me remove them and out also. And then let me click on save. See here, it's been generated background. Let me click on this. You can see the PPK file has been generated over here. Let me utilize this. Let me go to the instance. User EC2 plan instance can copy the public IP address and username is EC2-user. Let me click on this EC2-user and paste in this public IP address and go to the authentication section of SSH where we require this PPK file. Go to auth, first go to SSH and then go to auth. Let me cancel this again. Let me search for the fresh sheet. Let me type EC2-user the data of public IP address and then let me click on SSH for connection purpose and then click on auth, click on credentials, PPK file for authentication, private key file which we have created. We need to utilize this here. Click on browse. You can see here automatically PPK file has been loaded, showing over here into the file explorer. You can see here this is the path and this is the PPK file. Click on end. Yeah, you can observe that. Like that. And let me click on open. It's asking the passphrase. Let me maximize the screen. Let me change the font settings also. Browser on viewers on YouTube video font is very less. Let me change the font. Click on change. Let me put it as console version in this. Let me put it as 16. Let me put it as more. I click on apply. Observe here. Font has been increased. Now it's better view. Let me put the password. Because here I've logged into the system. Now I can write the commands whatever I needed via my PWD and the is the command is the folder structure it will show like that and I can use calendar and the command date command let me hit the screen and I can utilize Python where I can run this and cal and date and calendar of 23 or 2020. Let me go to 2023 and I can see I can execute Python commands as well. And let me print this November month, cal dot month. Let me clear the screen so that the power at output at screen. And let me put the year 2023, comma Yeah, yeah, I can get 11th month. Otherwise, I can get 12, I could 30 issues somewhere. So, like that, you can utilize Linux server as per your requirements and this. So, that's all for this video, guys. And let me go ahead and git bash. Let me check. Because here, the session, we didn't use it, the git bash session mode here. You can see when I click on enter button also, it was not displaying it. You can see, you will get an output over here. Just observe. Just observe. Yeah, you can see here. Client loop send disconnect connection reset by the peer. It's been disconnected over here. Again, I need to click on up arrow. I need to connect over here like that. So to avoid these situations, I'm recommending this. And one more setting I forgot here. You click on change settings. Here, you put it. When you click on login or sessions, when you click on logging here, or otherwise events. Let me click on connection. Yeah, you can see here. Putty also there is a thing called as like this also will the session will be terminated. To avoid this in Putty, we have a setting called as here session connection here. Let me put this into 5 seconds. Keep alive. I mean keep alive the session. So for that reason we are utilizing this. It will be active only. I mean to say that here the session will be keep on active. It's backgroundly running. It will not be terminated over here. That was the setting we need to mention. So that's all for this video, guys. If you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section so that I can make new videos on it. And let me hear your queries as well. So please click on like button into this video. If you have any queries, please put down in the comment section so that I can it will boost me up to create more videos such content like this. That's all for this video. Thank you.